My name is Jérémy Lempin. I am a freelance photographer and I work for different national and international press magazines. In my free times, I shoot long-term subjects focused on human beings. After having photographed a liberal nurse in the coal mine of the north of France during the first COVID lockdown in March 2020, I wished to carry out a subject on a doctor who was making his round riding a horse. I had the images of Eugene Smith entitled Country Doctor in my head. After several fruitless searches, a family member told me about Peyo and Hassen and their intervention in the palliative care unit of the hospital in Calais. After watching some of their videos, I decided to contact Hassen through an association Les Sabots du Cœur to explain my photographic approach. Hassen replied within 2 hours and we agreed to meet the following week.
My name is Alice and I will read Jérémy's journal for you. 3rd of November 2020. That day, Hassen comes to pick me up at the Calais train station and then we go straight to the stables. He finally introduced me to his best friend. Peyo is a beautiful horse. He just had a shower and the water is still running down his brown coat. Hassen takes his horse in his blue truck, heading to the Calais hospital and palliative care service. Hassen is quick to introduce me to the medical team. The welcome is warm from all these guardian angels who watch over the last moments of life. After a tour of the ward, lunch and a change of clothes, Hassen finished preparing Peyo. With his expert's hand, Hassen braids the tail before doing the same with the neck. Then he rubs a disinfectant wipe on his head and nose to protect him from possible viruses. Peyo enjoys this pampering session. The contact of the wipe on his nose makes him close his eyes like a child whose face is being washed. Ready to go and meet death, white as a saint, Peyo walks down the corridor of the palliative care unit. While Hassen follows in the background, Peyo decides who he goes to see, passing in front of the doors of the rooms and stopping when he feels he can help. It seems that he comes on tiptoe, says to me the husband of a patient who is terminally ill with cancer. Yes, Peyo, I knew him. He's a real star in the region, but I would have liked to meet him somewhere else, confided this woman. 18th of November 2020. Today, Amandine's 9-year-old son, Isaac, is having a snack break. Peyo is particularly teasing and tries to steal the little boy's cookies. Once the snack is over, Hassen suggests that Isaac gets on Peyo to go around the service. After 4 or 5 laps around the corridors, Isaac and Peyo come face to face with Amandine, who is coming out of the operating room. Exhausted, she smiles seeing her son so happy and proud to be on the back of Dr. Peyo. Peyo is very important. We are happy to see him, Amandine confides to me. For more than 2 hours, Peyo and Hassen stay with all the family. There are 2 services which are beautiful in this hospital, the maternity and the palliative care. Thomas, Amandine's husband, says to me. 30th of November 2020. Dr. Peyo and Mr. Hassen are here to see Marion and her 7-year-old son Ethan. It's a great moment to live, very joyful for an hour. Hassen and Peyo manage to stop time and this race against death. Peyo is always looking for contact with Marion, while Hassen draws with the little one. My only obsession was that Ethan should not feel her sick, Hassen says. 1st of December 2020. Peyo and Hassen are back to the room of their old friend Robert, 67, a former horseman. Peyo and Robert are very happy to see each other again. Between hugs and a buffet of bread and carrots, nothing can stop them. He has stars in his eyes as soon as we talk about Peyo, his son Gerald says. 14th of January 2021. This time, I don't take the direction of the hospital with Hassen. We go just next door to pay a last tribute to Robert. The weather is gloomy, and the wind is not there to warm up the atmosphere. When we arrive in the town center of Lempin, a small town close to Calais, Hassen and Peyo are at the front of the procession, just behind the family, to accompany Robert to his finally resting place. The church is too small to accommodate Peyo with the number of people who has come to pay tribute to his friend. But once the mass is over, he returns with Hassen to greet him one last time. Dr. Peyo and Hassen are not people. They are angels, says Gerald, Robert's son.